So what's up guys, I'm here at Seal Beach today, and the reason for this video is I'm getting a lot of questions on pier setup, and I thought about going over just three basic pier setups that I usually do, and so I wanted to start with that. So let's go over quickly some of the tackle that I use. This is my pier fishing or jetty fishing tackle box. My hooks, I have a size 6 hook, bait holder hook, and there's little barbs at the end to hold the bait. I have some snap swivels. I think these are like size 8, I believe. Barrel swivels, and these can be any size, but they're larger than I need, but I don't really want to go buy any more. Like a larger hook, this is a size 1/0 hook, and this is for if I'm trying to put on some live bait like an anchovy or circle weights. They're flat. This is about a 1 ounce. I also have like a 2 ounce torpedo sinking weight. Now I put this here to tell me that these are 3/8 ounce weights. If I want to go real big, bait and weight they call it, then I'll use like a 4 ounce or like a 3 ounce pyramid sinker. This is really just to make it stay in place, you know. So these guys are for when I do like a Carolina rig, and I'll show you what that is later on. Most of my tackle is from Walmart, so I don't get expensive stuff because, as you can tell, they rust with the salt water. Three basic rods that I carry with me when I go to the pier. So I have one 8-foot kind of medium heavy. This reel is way too big for my rod. So this is what I'm going to use when I put on like a live bait and let it sit. My second setup, Okuma Celilo, 9-foot medium light, and paired with a Pen Pursuit. So this is for when I'm trying to catch some bait fish with like sabiki and stuff like that. The last rod I carry is so it's a 4000 Sienna. This is actually a freshwater reel, but again, I don't spend a lot of money on my stuff, so I think this was like a $20 reel at Walmart, and I wanted it a little bit bigger, and I paired it with a 9-foot Corrado. It's a CU 902 medium heavy, so 9-foot medium heavy. So this is for just a little bit thicker setup, and it's light enough where I can continually cast it out and stuff like that. For my bait, I usually put it in this old lunch bag, and in it I'll have frozen squid. What's up, bird? So I just keep it frozen and put it into like bags, and I'll probably put like 2 to 3 of them in each because I cut them into pretty small pieces. So I'm not intending to even use most of this today, just for example, and then I'll put it in here. I didn't do it today, but normally I'll have like a frozen water bottle. I usually carry 3 lines with me. One is a little bit heavier, 15 pound. The in-between one right here, the Daiwa, this one is a fluorocarbon, and I believe that's like 30 pounds, so super heavy, don't really need it. And then the last one down here, this is a 10 pound, and so this is what I use most of the time. You're gonna catch bait fish. Sometimes you'll catch like a bass or maybe even a ray, but even a ray you can definitely handle with a 10 pounds. First thing I'm looking for are the wave movements. So if I'm gonna be sitting here and just letting my bait soak, if you look closely, the waves seem to be going north, right? So there's a south wind. So if you come over on the other side of the pier, you can even feel the wind coming in, but you can see the waves are coming towards me. So the reason why that's important, if you're just going to throw your bait out and wait, is you don't want to throw it down on the left where the wind is coming towards you, because then ultimately your line is going to go under the pier. And if you see these giant pylons here, let me see if I can zoom in. These pylons that are all stacked up here, if your hook goes anywhere near this pylon and you see all those little barnacles and things, it's going to get snagged like crazy, right? So we don't want to be setting it up in a spot where you're just going to get tangled. So if I'm bait and wait, meaning I throw the bait out there and I just let it sit, then I'm gonna send it out to the north side, or the direction the wind is blowing.